Everybody's going to be all right. Everybody's fine. There's no fights. There's no quarrel. There's nothing. I said what I said. All of us will be all right. And all of us are working to do bigger and better things. You understand what I'm saying? And Honorable Natasha, I see she has been dragged. She has been called all sorts of names. She has been labeled as the home breaker. You know, she is a young, brilliant, amazing young woman. You understand what I'm saying? And she had nothing to do with, you know, what's happening between me and Annie in our marriage. You know, she has absolutely nothing to do with that. But I see everybody allegedly trying to, you know, rope her into everything. Yes, I love her. She's amazing. She's cool. You know, I want to marry her. You understand what I'm saying? So that on one side. Then on the other side, when you and Annie, we don't fight, we don't quarrel. You know, we have a good understanding of ourselves and what's going on. So,
hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed and also do like the video. So listen, you guys, if you do want to give money to the channel, there is a thanks button below. I always forget to tell you about it. So if you feel like, listen, it's month and I have some extra, okay, give it to the channel. Anyway, you guys, let me tell you something. Kanyimba said it so well when she said, a man would leave you in the desert with no water. Okay? In fact, a man will convince you to not take water with to the desert. He will tell you, listen, don't worry about it. Okay? I've got you. Okay? I have all of the water that we need. And you leave the water back at home. He takes you to the desert. He leaves you in the desert without water. You know, some of them, even when you are wiser and you are like, you know what, I don't trust this man, okay? I'm taking my water to the desert, okay? So you hide the water and you go with him to the desert, okay? And you get to the desert, he will be so lovey-dovey to you and saying, listen, if something happens here, I am saving you. I would die for you. And then as a woman, you get comfortable. And then you're like, you know what? I actually brought water. And then he takes that water and then he leaves you in the desert without water, okay? They will do everything they can to leave you in the desert with no water. So it does not matter how much you are prepared as a woman when you get into a relationship. There is going to be a time where a man leaves you in a desert with no water, okay? And Annie's husband has just left her in the desert with no water, okay? And he made sure that Annie is burnt by the sun, okay? Annie has, you know, sunburns, you know, she is darker than she used to be from walking in the desert with this man, you know, she's not looking good, and then leaves her there, okay? A man will make sure that he breaks you. Okay, he will take you while you are in your prime, honey. Okay, looking good, feeling good, doing well financially, and doing well career-wise. Okay, he will make sure that he destroys all of that, and then he will break you internally. Now, when you are in pieces, he will be like, I cannot deal with a broken person. The person that a man broke, he will himself, the one that is the breaker of things, will say, this woman is too broken for me to stay with her. Say you are the one that broke her. In fact, you have some of the pieces to put this woman together. And he'll be like, no, okay, it's time to leave this broken woman in the desert without water, okay? He will take the glue with him, okay? Just in case another man comes to try and stick you together, he takes the glue with him, you know, water and glue with him, and runs with it. That's what Annie's husband did, okay? Don't stay too long. I know, you guys, it's not as easy, okay? Because I was saying last night during the live that, listen, out there in the pool, it doesn't look good, okay? So sometimes, you know, people stay in relationships because they are looking there in the dating pool and they're like, good try, go big shubil, okay? So I would rather stay here. Okay, so I know it's easier said than done when I say don't stay too long in the relationship. Okay, don't stay until you are too broken, even the next man won't even know. Okay, even if the next man is Bob the Builder, okay, and he has all of the tools, okay, all of the resources to put you back together, he will still not be able to do it. Okay, so don't stay too long in a relationship. So Zimoja has written this article about Annie Idibia's husband making another woman pregnant, announcing it on social media, and talking about how much guys, hey, imagine your husband talking about how great another woman is. I haven't heard this guy talk about Annie in a positive way. Okay, it's like he talks about Annie in passing, and then he talks about how great this new woman is. Okay, but you guys listen, I do not understand. Okay, I had to turn off the fan because I want to make sure you hear this. I don't understand why some women think that they're special. Okay, if a man is a breaker of things, he remains a breaker of things. Okay, and once he has broken one woman, because he is a breaker of things, once he has broken a woman and there's nothing to break anymore with that woman, he will move on to the next. The sole purpose of him moving to the next one is because he's looking for the next thing to break. Okay, so I don't understand why some women think that they are special. If I've watched you break your wife, I ain't coming next to you. Okay, but some women are so brave, they will take that man and even have a baby with that man. Okay, this is what is happening with Annie's husband, honey. Okay, it says here, Nigerian musician Innocent Idibia, popularly known as Two-Face, has already proposed to his new partner, Natasha. Okay, even though his divorce from his wife of 13 years is yet to be finalized. In a video shared on social media, the young, famous and African guest star, who is also a husband to a reality star, Annie Idibia, can be seen giving a ring to Natasha to the applause of friends. Okay, the father of 7 announced 2 weeks ago that he and Annie were going their separate ways. This comes weeks after close friends revealed that Annie had been admitted to a wellness clinic following the pending divorce. While many have called it a publicity stunt for Annie's reality show, friends have confirmed the separation. When friends labeled Natasha a homewrecker, Tsubaba defended his new sweetheart. Honorable Natasha has been dragged and called all sorts of names. She is a young, brilliant, and amazing woman who's about to be broken, honey, and had nothing to do with what happened between me and Annie, he said. Yes, I love her and I want to marry her. Like, I want to marry her. Like, oh, go right ahead. We know how that experience has been for Annie, so we already know what's coming for her. Guys be thinking marrying somebody is like this special thing. You know, if you're going to marry somebody and treat them well, yes, but if you're going to marry them and cheat on them and have babies on them, no. Okay, all of us in the whole world should actually be rushing to that altar and be like, no. When the minister says, is there, let him not even finish. Is there anybody here that, no? All of us, yes, no. And if he says, why, where's the evidence? Social media minister. Yes, I love her and I want to marry her. Annie and Tsubaba were married for 13 years and shared 2 children. Tsubaba has 5 children from extramarital affairs. And you think he's going to stop now? Absolutely the hell not. Listen, you guys, I'm shocked by the 13 years. Because from what I've heard about this marriage, it sounds like they were married for 130 years. Okay? So that was a long 13 years. Anyway, you guys, on a positive side, this is not all bad for Annie, you guys. Anything that forces you out of a bad situation is not a bad thing, because this was not a good situation for her. So even if she did not want to get out, it's not bad that she's being forced out, okay? You know, hopefully she can take care of herself and find herself a new man. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumagana, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. And Tanda Kakun.